Hey, what's going on, good people? Eric Taylor, Taylor to You Coaching, continuing my Uranus series, the rebellion, the liberation. This is Uranus in Aries. So yeah, we could go back to, excuse me, gosh. We can go back to 1927 to 1934. Lord have mercy, the allergies are tough for your boy. But I'm focusing on 2011 to 2018. And you know, with the retrograde, it went to 35, and also from 2010 to a little bit of 2019, but it's 7 years, right? Uranus goes through your birth chart, 84 years. But it does retrograde, so it can spend 7.5 years in each sign. So we're talking about people who are age 3 to 10, maybe getting ready to turn 11, depending on your birthday. These little people, these young people, you need to get their birth chart done. So you hit me up, Eric Taylor, Taylor to You Coaching at gmail.com, to learn about your young Uranus and Aries person. So what's Uranus? You know, we've been talking about it, right? Sir William Herschel and his sister Caroline discovered it. It was like 1784 or whatever. And it wasn't named that at first, and then they named it. And the original, so Uranus is the god of the sky, the god of gods, right? The father of Saturn, of Kronos. But it really comes from ancient Kemet, right? From Africa, Osiris, right? Like Gaia is Isis. So anyway, though, Uranus, rebellion, sudden events, hurricanes and storms and electricity and like fire, tsunamis, right? I think when it went into Aries in 2011, that's when they had a big tsunami in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. This is intense. When you have Uranus in your chart, whatever house it's in, and that's why you hit me up so you get your birth chart done. And please, ring the bell, subscribe down below. Join my Patreon, my social media, be a part of my family. Appreciate you. You're a black sheep. You think outside the box. You can cause some chaos because you're rebellious. You want freedom. It's astrology, aliens, the internet. So you know what Aries is, right? Aries, the ram. Let's go for a little spin around. Aries, the ram, forget the flim flam. I'm gonna tell you who I am. I mean, it's ruled by Mars. It's the great I am, exalted in the sun, right? Ruler of the first house. It's cardinal fire. We're in Aries season now, right? Finishing up the Pisces Aries cusp, but it's Aries season. Right? You just had the equinox. Happy New Year. The real New Year. Right? That's why they got April Fool's Day, to play y'all like fools. Uranus and Aries is brought in Instagram, social media, selfies, the explosion of Twitter and cancel culture and Twitter. So just understand, right? This energy is, Uranus and Aries is something else. Okay, these people are about self-rebellion, self-exploration. It's two intense energies, right? Uranus is like this crazy tilted planet. It's got rings and moons like Saturn. Bust the patterns. Okay, this is some heavy stuff. These people are no joke. Uranus and Aries is no joke. Are you aware of that? So, I mean, to be honest with you, that Mars assertive, aggressive, impulsive, initiating energy, right? These people, and it depends on where it's placed. That's why you get your birth chart done. They are so independent. They're spark plugs. These 3 to 11-year-olds, they're something else. You see it. 3 to 10-year-olds, I have 7-year-old twins. They have Uranus and Aries. they are on fire as Leos too. I mean, Uranus in Aries, it is really the rebel. It is really, but it can be very explosive, temperamental. They don't like to follow rules, right? Because Aries, the ram, it's the eternal child. It's childlike. It wants to touch everything, right? We couldn't child-proof the home for these people. They want to climb furniture, move things around, touch everything, explore everything, create new things, twist and bend language. But they're brilliant on the computer, right? Uranus and Aries, I know for my kids, they have adapted to this online stuff. They know how to work the iPad and school stuff and Clever and all these different things and these programs at 7 years old. That's crazy. I don't think I could have dealt with this whole pandemic and everything at 7 years old. It's really impressive. These people are impressive. Aries the ram, the great I am, is a natural leader. They don't like to hear the word no. They want to touch and explore. They're adventurous. My kids have enough energy for 10 men. And Uranus and Aries, I mean, think about the Uranus and Mars energy combined. It is an explosion. And because I have twins, they will explode and argue and yell and fight and scream at each other. And they're the sweetest kids. You have to understand, Uranus and Aries is not, it's not to be measured in okay. The way that they are and the way they're going to grow up, they want to initiate innovation. They don't really have fears, and they're willing to walk through the fire. They can be too impulsive and be hard-headed and not listen, just like an Aries, quick to get injured and injure themselves, right? You know, Aries does that, but they are so innovative. They come up with crazy things. I got one in guitar, one in karate, and they just do the most amazing stuff. One of my twins, when he was like 2 or 3 years old, he would never miss a basket when he would shoot the hoops. He was little Steph Curry. And if you guys know anything about sports, he could throw a spiral football at the age of 2.5. Physically, your hands, you're not supposed to even be able to do that. So he's my point guard quarterback, a natural, brilliant athlete, jumping, flipping all around. He is literally Uranus in Aries. Gotta love that sunlight, yeah. It's amazing. You guys are amazing. As their parents, you need to get their chart done so you know how to handle and deal with this energy. Because it is so combative, innovative, explosive, creative. They have brilliant ideas and downloads, and you know, they are into crystals and gems, and they love, you know, hearing Dad talk about astrology, and you know, and these older folks, I mean, think of it, if you were still around, you're talking about people who 21, I mean, you would have to be 90, 86 to 93, somewhere around there. So maybe your grandma, your great grandma, some people are still around. We got people living to 100, 110. But for these young people and at this time, they love TikTok. They love technology. They love having their own life and independent friends through PS5, PS4, the Xbox series, and all that stuff. And they love playing the roadblocks and Minecraft and Fortnite and what's the other one? These other games. And, they want to ride their bikes to, be free and skateboard and swim. They want to touch life and kind of touch, the electrical fence. They want to touch it and see what's going to happen. And they're not really afraid. And they're intense. And they want to initiate and pioneer and lead. But they go head first into confrontation, head first into fighting with their siblings, arguing with mom and dad. You got little people at home this age, you know what I'm talking about. You look at them like, excuse you? So you got to be strong, disciplined as parents. You have to let them know what the boundaries are, what's safe, what's not cool, what's respect. Because sometimes you think you're talking to a little mini adult. Conceptually, they look and perceive and understand things in such a futuristic way that, in another 17, 18 years for some and another 25 years for others, when that Saturn returns, they'll be waiting for it. Like, come on, Saturn, let's dance. I mean, because these people don't live life on the sidelines. They go head first. They want changes to the world. They want freedoms. They don't want to hear about Christopher Columbus discovering America. They're like, that's not true, so why are you still teaching that? They want liberation. They want freedom. They don't want racism anymore. These people, we don't know the imprint of what's been happening in 2020 and 2021, how it's going to affect these young kids and these young souls and minds. But they are the leaders of the new school. They are ready for rebellion and revolution and the technological age and driverless cars and, scooters and bikes and cars that can eventually lift up and fly. They are 5D. Some people are calling this the alpha generation. And some, pontificate and debate and say this is their first time here. That they're complete foreigners from other realms or planets and have never reincarnated or been to this earth. It depends on what you believe. I'm not here to judge or question or even tell you what I think. Who knows? I just say, God, protect them. And let them soar and let them be free. Uranus in Aries, you have to figure out and learn true self-love. That's going to be your challenge. And you can't they can also suffer with some headaches and cuts, scars, wounds to upper jaw, upper teeth, head, eyes, ears, and sudden illnesses, injuries. They're here to discover, mutate, and change our society and civilization for the better, for the collective. And they will be these pioneering leaders that are gonna, break down these walls and people try to, have close in on us. They're not down for your systems. I'll tell you that right now. These young folks, brilliant. Really, ages 3 to 10. Very few are 11, but they'll be heading there soon. And it's excited to watch them grow. But I'm telling you, you get that chart done, it makes you a better parent. You really, truly want to know what house it's in. If it's in the 4th, they can rebel against their mother or their home. In the 5th, the things that they create, their hobbies, can be extremely unique and bizarre, or the way they play piano and this and that. My son's playing guitar and he's picking up stuff super fast. In the 10th house, their career, they might want to do astrology or metaphysical healing. In the 6th house, Uranus in Aries, they can be brilliant surgeons. They might use different forms of technology or electricity or, all different types of things to, do brain surgery, to change how we use technology, the new internet. They're ready for the innovation. And then whatever is created so that when they become out of college age and in their 20s and Mars matures at 27, the Sun, the Saturn, they are going to push things even further. (2040), watch what they do. Watch what these kids do. And if you're watching this in 2040, I'm Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaching. I know y'all. Come get some of this sage wisdom. My locks and my beard might be a little bit more gray, but I'm here for you, okay? I got you. Boom. Yeah, I know you. They love to have fun. I don't care if they're fishing or hiking, whatever it is, they'll do it. They are so pure how they embrace life. As their parents, you just have to guide them and give them the tools for knowledge of self and self-love so that they're not so tough on themselves. What house is it in? Where will they rebel and seek freedom and liberation? Change. That's what you want to know. That's what you need to know. Hit me up. Become a better parent. Get the birth chart done for Uranus in Aries. You will be happy that you do, because it's a lot to handle. I know. My guys, woo! Challenge, Papa. But I love it. I love it. All right. Check out the website, taylor2coaching.com. Trying to get some updates up there soon. My new services with the business birth charts, my big 3 astrology. Check out my blogs for Aries season. Got a blog up there. And relationship and chronic illness coaching. I'm helping people and serving people. And it's an honor. So please, welcome back. Keep coming back. Check out my Patreon. Got some new stuff coming there, hopefully next week, that I've been working on. And I'm still designing my intro to astrology class. It takes time, y'all. I'm sorry. I wanted to have it done by March. It might be May, June. But I promise you, you want to learn the right foundation, the basics for astrology. Come to your boy. All right, it's going to be a 7-week class, probably 5 weeks live, 2 weeks, pre-recorded with homework and real back and forth and learning your chart, and then how to do the basics to read a birth chart. And a little medical astrology insight, right? Uranus in Aries, I told you, ear, eye, upper jaw, headaches. They might want to color their hair for a crazy hair day at school. They'll love that. It's Uranus in Aries. And remember, if it's on the ascendant, then it will affect you more with the transits, and it's more of your identity. You will literally want the tattoos, the piercings, hair coloring changes. Whatever house it's in, it will make you futuristic and rebellious in that area. In the ascendant, it is super strong. But let's be honest, Uranus in any place is pretty strong, okay? And, I still got more to do. I'll probably finish up with Taurus or Gemini. And when I do the Taurus, I'll do where it is now. And the Gemini I'll do for the future of those kids not even born yet. Because I got stellium in my 11th house. So I'm all about the future and technology and the internet. And obviously astrology. Tailored to you coaching, Big 3 Astrology. Understand I'm giving you elevated poetry. How it be, climbing in a tree. Swimming on the moon, hope you can relate to me. Yeah, man. All right? Enjoy. Aries, cardinal fire sign. Initiating spring, the new year. Happy New Year. Uranus in Aries. Salute you. Calm down. Chill out. And you don't always have to rebel. Okay? Be a leader. Look out for your friends, your family. Lead the way. But remember, leaders need to listen. And that's what we, as adults and parents of these young folks, aunts, uncles, cousins, older siblings, we have to explain to them what real leadership is and how important it is to listen and learn. It's okay. The word no is not the end of everything. And to be introspective. You don't want to, you rebel against something because you love it, but you don't want to just rebel and just be stupid. Listen so you can learn. All right, Uranus in Aries. I love Aries the Ram. That was my daddy's sign. Eric Taylor, Tailored to You Coaching. Much respect. Say some prayers for your boy. Going through some tough stuff. Pray for my mom. That Taurus the Bull. That Aries Taurus cusp. Her birthday's coming up and she's under the weather, dealing with some pneumonia. All right? And I just be real with you because, life is real. I'm still recovering from my tooth surgery. It hurts, I'm not even talking like how I normally talk and walk. I'm straight in New York like a lyrical hawk. Don't eat the pork. Stop drinking soda. I'm giving you the knowledge and the secrets like I'm Yoda. All right? Peace. Uranus in Aries. I love ya.